So, 29 season has started, but I don't think it's been kind to one Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly has performed really terribly in this first half of the season. Given the fact that he is in an ever-improving Red Bull, he should be up there maybe in the top 3 or 4, but instead he is about 5 or 6 points ahead of Sainz, who really and truly should have been at Red Bull. I mean, the honest truth is, as fans, we want to know some questions. Why was Sainz not put in a Red Bull to start with? And secondly, why did it take so long to realize that Pierre Gasly should not have been in a Red Bull? I mean, really, Red Bull could have actually been up there with the Mercs. If you really think about the way Sainz is performing in the McLaren Renault right now, I think Red Bull could have been up there with the Mercs, disturbing the Mercs' run. It's no secret that Max Verstappen at the moment is easily outperforming 99% of the drivers at the moment. It's no secret. When you really think about it, Sainz is 53 or 58 points, has got 58 points in the championship at the moment, and he's 7th. And Pierre Gasly has got 63 points as it stands at the moment in a well-performing Red Bull, for that matter. And I honestly think Gasly should have stayed another season and got to grips with the car and outperformed his whoever his teammate would have been, and tried to outperform that person. Maybe think of promoting him to Red Bull, because Sainz had 2 seasons under his belt at Toro Rosso. And I think they should have moved the minute Ricciardo exited that seat at Red Bull. They should have put Sainz in that Red Bull. Yeah, I think they should have just promoted Sainz and put him in the Red Bull instead of Sainz going to McLaren. At the moment, as we're speaking, Red Bull would have been up there with the Mercs. As I said, instead of promoting Gasly, who didn't even have his debut his Formula One debut was not even a full season. So his full season was between 2017 and 2018. To me, that just didn't make sense, And again, I really think that Red Bull is doing it again. I think they should have left Albon in the Toro Rosso and get him to do the full season in a Toro Rosso, then try and wrestle that young bull that is a Toro Rosso before going into wrestling the full-fledged bull that is the Red Bull. Because it makes no sense. They should have just recycled their drivers. Sainz having left Red Bull for McLaren, they should have just recycled their drivers and put DK back into the Red Bull. Danny Kvyat, that's DK. Put Danny Kvyat back into the Red Bull. That should have been the likely pairing after they announced that they would have Danny Kvyat back at Toro Rosso. And yeah, they should have just had, because Danny Kvyat had 2 seasons. I'm not sure. No, 2 seasons. I can't remember how many, but he's been to a Red Bull from a Toro Rosso. But I think they should have put him back into the Red Bull, and Gasly and young Albon stay at Toro Rosso and wrestle those young bulls until they're able to, be wrestling full-fledged bulls. I'm not knocking Albon, but I think, like many people, I honestly think that Danny Kvyat should have been in that seat. But I'm not knocking Albon because Max Verstappen's debut race for Red Bull, he went on to win that, which was the Spanish Grand Prix. He went on to win that race, which was, you couldn't have written that. And it's a year that Lewis Hamilton won the championship as well. So it's not, was it Lewis Hamilton? 16. One of the Mercs anyway. I think it was this guy, what's his name? Nico Rosberg. So I think at the moment, I don't know. I could be wrong. So I'm not knocking the young driver. I'm not knocking him. He could be, for all we know, he could be some secret rodeo guy that can tame this bull. So we don't know, It could be some serious. Yeah, he could be one of those people that know how to dance with his bull. It could be like Max Verstappen, know how to dance with the bull and take the fight to Max. For all we know, it still remains, though, for me anyway, it still remains that he should just stay there for another season. I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that. We think Albon should have stayed for another season, put the torpedo back into the bull, and let the torpedo and the bull wrestle and see what comes off it. And yeah, I mean that's that. I'm gonna put a cap on the whole Red Bull situation, but we'll see how it goes. And I wish Albon all the best, because I think even though Red Bull has done it again to have put somebody really and truly that they should really have considered putting that experienced driver into the Red Bull. But I really hope, for Albon's sake, I really hope that, I really hope that the Red Bull does really give him wings. I really do hope that. I really do hope that the Red Bull does give him wings. But again, let's put a cap on it and see what happens in 11 days' time. See if Albon can meet the challenge. And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Come back again Wednesday. We're dropping another episode. And thank you for listening. Please do subscribe. It helps the channel grow, as it's a brand new channel. Thanks again. Peace.